Well, I mean, our goals are the same every year, Scott. We expect to win the ODAC. That's our goal. We've been able to do that 5 times and get in the playoffs 6 times in the last 11 years, but it's been a few years, so that's our goal. It obviously starts with Favret, and we're not looking too far ahead, but you know, we want to be playing a home game here in late November, hopefully hosting a playoff game, and you know, for us to do that, we're going to have to go on the road and beat some good teams. Usual cliches, we got to stay healthy. And we got to get better. We need to improve as the year goes on. Some of our tougher teams are down the road, but right now our focus in camp is just staying healthy and getting ready to be a real good football team come September 1st.
I'd say when you come to a school like Hampden-Sydney, your main goal is to win an ODAC. That's their main recruiting. That's what they tell you when you come on a recruiting visit, how many ODACs they've won. So when you come here, that's the main thing you're expecting. I'd say we have plenty of talent on both sides of the ball. Really just the little things, taking it game by game. Don't get ahead of ourselves, and we should be able to do that. We have plenty of talent to do it.
It's been an interesting camp, a little longer than usual with the way school's kind of been pushed back. The weather's been kind of unusually cool. We've had to deal with some rain, but I'm pleased. It's the biggest roster we've had. That's been a challenge for me and my staff. But we're kind of wrapping things up now. We got a scrimmage on Saturday. We've stayed relatively healthy. So all in all, I'd say it's been a B-plus type camp, and now we're ready to start playing other people.
Well, I think the preseason's been going pretty well this year. Defensively, we got a stout group of returners coming back as well as the offense, and they've been showing everything they've been showing for camp so far. And obviously, we have a pretty talented group of freshmen coming in as well, and they've been doing what they need to be doing. So I think we're looking good so far for the 2018 season.
Well, I think we have a very good quarterback to start. A 3-year starter. When we've had a 3-year starter quarterback, we've had a lot of success. So Alec Cobb had a great year last year, and now we're expecting him to take it to a higher level. I think strength-wise, our linebacking core is really strong with Griffin Davis, really kind of being an All-American type kid there. And I think our passing game, which really clicked last year, we can go to another level there as well. So those would be a couple of the bullets, I would say, that are strengths for our team.
I think our biggest strength is probably experience on defense. We have a lot of seniors who've played a lot of snaps for us, and you know they've been together for about 3 years now. So I think that's a big strength, and we also have a lot of depth on the offensive side, which will give us different plays, allows us to take different shots, and I think we got a lot of skilled players, Major being one of them on the offensive side, and I think he'll be a big strength to our team.
Well, I mean, I think, you're looking at Major Morgan as hopefully the next great receiver here. I mentioned Griffin Davis, Brian Gwaltney, who's been essentially a 4-year starter at corner. Alec Cobb, and of course the talk of camp has really been Caleb Smith, a freshman running back from Franklin. He's very special, and he's going to have a big impact on our team this year. Give us something we haven't had the last few years, which is a breakaway threat playing running back, and if we can keep him healthy and he can protect the football, a lot of people are going to be talking about him in a couple months.
Some of the guys we think to contribute are, some of the guys sitting up here right now with me, Major, of course, Alec, Griff, and myself, but then some guys who people may not know, like Blake Page, Dylan Costello, and some people on defense, Brendan Weinberg, and I really just think our entire offense and defense, you'll see a lot of guys who you may not have seen before ready to step up into a different role.
Our kicking game needs to be better. Last year it really hurt us. Our net punting wasn't very good. We couldn't make extra points. So we got a transfer from CNU coming in named Brett Anderson. We're hoping he's the answer there. And then our offensive line needs to gel. That happens during a football season. Those guys need some more reps together. So well, off the bat, I think those are 2 areas. And we need to create turnovers. The last 2-3 years that hasn't been a strength for us. So I'll put those 3 there: kicking game, O-line improvement, and trying to get some takeaways.
I think the biggest area we can improve on from last year's season is coming out stronger in the second half. Just about every game we play, we're either in it or tied or winning at halftime, and I think our biggest improvement this season will be coming out of the second half and just firing off the ball and, you know, taking advantage of the third quarter. Winning the third quarter is probably the thing we'll focus on the most this season.